So we have some new Topstep payout changes that we got to clarify here, and I'm going to quickly run through that now with you guys. People are a little bit confused on these changes. I'll explain these changes simply and also let you know what I think about this as well, my own opinion. Last week, Topstep has now added a payout cap to the express funded accounts. Now, if we just quickly talk about what the funded journey looks like with Topstep, you start with your combine. That's your evaluation stage. Once you pass that combine by hitting the 6% profit target, you then advance to an express funded account. An express funded account is a simulated account, but as far as you're aware as the trader, you take payouts from that account as if it were real money. And the purpose of this is like an extra in-between step before you are trading live money on the live markets. It's kind of a way for the risk managers to continue to monitor you before you get moved to live. So it's still simulated, and you take payouts from this account by meeting the payout criteria, which is 5 non-consecutive winning days, they're not in a row, where you've reached at least $200 in profit after fees, etc. Once you've met that requirement, you can then take a payout. So that's your express funded account. Now, after the express funded account, at Topstep's discretion, the risk managers, they monitor your performance in the express funded account. They will reach out to you and move you on from what was the express funded account, which is your simulated funded account, through to a live funded account. And what happens there is you bring over the balance of whatever express funded account is called up to live. You bring over the total balance. So say you've made 20K in your express funded account, you bring that balance over to your live account, and that live account then starts with a balance of 20K, and the orders that you make, all the trades that you make, are being routed to the actual CME. You are issued a tag 50, and you are now classed as a pro trader, professional trader, meaning you also have to pay professional market data fees at that point. So the Topstep funded process doesn't stop at the express funded account. Live funded is the end goal, going from simulated to live. So these payout changes we're going to talk about only apply to people in the express funded account. All right, and the payout changes, so with these express funded accounts now, the changes to the payout process, it used to be in the past that whatever you made in the express funded account, you could take a payout of any size. There was no real cap to payouts. But now, for traders in the express funded account, per request, you can take out a maximum of $5,000 from each express funded account per payout request. So if you have the maximum allocation, if you want to call it that, of Topstep of 5 express funded accounts, which is the maximum amount of express funded accounts you can have, you can take out a maximum of $25,000 per request in total. So nothing else has changed. They've just capped the amount you can take per request from these express funded accounts with an absolute limit of $5,000 per request. And then, you can continue to take payouts from this account. If you make $5,000 again for the next payout period that you qualify for, you can take out another $5,000 or $25,000, whatever you have. That's all that's changed, guys. There's a few people that are up in arms about this, but in my personal opinion, guys, most of you guys who are complaining about this have never taken a $5,000 payout, let alone a $25,000 payout. So don't worry about it until you get to the point where you're able to pull out $5,000, or more than $5,000 from your funded account. Until then, it doesn't affect you, right? If you're at the point where you are able to be taking payouts like this, taking 5K, 25K, when you're at the point where you can actually take payouts of this size, odds are the risk managers are going to call you up to live anyway. And once you get moved to a live funded account, there's no cap on payouts. So, if you made $100,000 in a week and you wanted to withdraw that, well, you could. They're not going to cap you at the live funded stage. So this is your end goal with Topstep. They're really making a push towards incentivizing people to want to hit live and not just game the sim system. The thing is, guys, if you want these prop firms to be compliant and be around for a long time, these are the kind of changes you're going to see. I've said this before. Topstep is leading the edge with these kind of changes to make sure, that at the end of the day, what the goal is not for us to be trading simulated funds and actually getting us to advance to being in the live markets, right? And once you're at that point, you can scale up your account with the risk managers. You work more closely with them, so you have the option to trade more size, or even do things like hold overnight. Once you get to the live funded stage, if you're good enough, at that point, working with the risk managers, you're also able to do things like potentially hold your trades overnight if that is part of your trading style, and things like this. So that's the end goal there, guys, for people that trade with Topstep. The goal is to get through to trading real money on the exchange and being able to have Topstep provide the buying power required that you might not be able to front up with your own personal capital. And guys, at the end of the day, if you've spent $49 on a combine, a 50K Topstep combine, and you're able to work up to withdrawing $5,000, even just $5,000, that's a huge return on investment. At the end of the day, guys, you might not like these changes. If you don't, try opening a personal account, see how much capital you need to have the same amount of buying power that you would need to match what Topstep provides you through the XFA and live funded stages. Odds are you can't afford it. And if you can, open a personal account. Use Topstep on the side. It's free money for good traders. You know, you're spending between $49 and $149 for a combine. You pass it in the same month to then getting a payout. You know, your return on investment is quite high if you're a good trader, and it's a good low risk way for beginners not to blow thousands and thousands of dollars of their own money as well in the market. So that's my thoughts, guys. These type of changes are going to be what we're going to see with most prop firms moving forward. If they're going to stick around for the long term, you're going to see this push to live and a move away from the kind of simulation gambling system that we've had for the past while. Because on a side note, you got to remember that simulated payouts for XFA traders, simulated payouts are paid out of pocket from the prop firm companies, not paid from market profits, paid from failed challenges. So if we want sustainability, guys, start to change your goals and start to aim at less gaming the system and more so focusing on getting to that live funded stage and trading like a pro, because these are the changes that are going to be coming to incentivize us more as well. Topstep is working on more added benefits to becoming a live funded trader with them. For those of you who might be undercapitalized, where an opportunity like Topstep provides you that path to actually earning from trading if you don't have, you know, 5-6 figures to front yourself for a well-cushioned personal account. This is the opportunity that companies like Topstep provide. So I hope that clarified things a bit, guys. I'll leave a link in the comments for a 20% discount on Topstep combines. Follow the link, accept cookies, and the discount automatically applies at the checkout. That's for customers eligible for the discount. And let us know your thoughts in the comments below as well about the changes that are happening with futures firms. Remember always to build up your own personal account on the side too. If you're trading prop firms, always make sure you're funneling and tucking money away to build your own personal account, because at the end of the day, if you've got a sizable personal account and you also trade online prop firms, you don't have to really worry too much at the end of the day about what changes happen with prop firms. That way you're setting yourself up for long-term success as well. Anyways, like the video if you found that helpful. I'll catch you guys next time.